Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, and I'm going to start off today's lesson like this. 10 for no switching sides, feel something wrong. You acting shifty, you don't ride with me no more. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. We need loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Now, the reason why I sang that song is because that song has been ringing in my head all night long and this morning, and I'm picking up on somebody's energy. Okay. And so I want to speak to the energy that is asking for this loyalty. And simultaneously, I also want to ask you, do you know who you're loyal to? Do you know what you're loyal to? Well, because the song kept playing over and over again, I decided to tap in. And I got seven completely different messages for people in different areas of the world, okay? And these are for the chosen ones. So I want you to listen to them. I'm going to announce them by state. All right. They're short messages, they're sweet messages, but if it resonates with you, take the information and run with it, okay? Because the divine says loyalty. Do you understand? Okay. So the first energy that I'm going to deal with is in Georgia. Okay. This is what the divine has to say to you. You are a chosen one. You are a divine feminine. You are very, very strong. Okay. And you have very unique gifts. And your unique gifts deals a lot with nature, having the ability to manifest, but you've been given something special, and it's a passion that's inside of you. And that passion, okay, is for the community and for the people. You also went through a lot of ego deaths and rebirth, ego deaths and rebirth, ego deaths and rebirth. The thing that thrusted you into your higher self is that you did not have a lot of loyalty in your life. Okay? And some of the people that you really, really, really trusted, you found out later on, and these were people that you would be willing to defend and go to bat for. You found out later on that they weren't exactly who they thought you were. You thought that they were. It caused you to close off a little bit, but it was a beautiful thing because you're in a season where you're getting ready to connect with very authentic people. Okay, your passion for the community, your passions for righteousness is also guiding you into this. And you're going to find out that your voice is going to resonate throughout the area that you are trying to influence. And it's your presence that's going to do it. You remained hidden for a season. You used to be very vocal and open and out, and then you pulled back for a little bit. And that pulling back was done on purpose. Okay? It's because there's some areas that you need to see and clean up. And now you are ready. You are ready. And my advice to you is to go ahead and go forward. Do not be concerned with what others are saying. Do not be concerned if you're not good enough, if you're not prepared enough. Okay? The spirit that resides in you will prepare you for your mission, even if you don't know everything. Just learn to speak when it's time to speak. Okay? You've experienced a lot of hair growth, and that is your wisdom. Some of the organizations that you were loyal to weren't loyal to you either. And it's because you're this type of individual that doesn't have to belong. You can stand on your own. You are female. You can stand on your own, and you're powerful when you're by yourself, but you're a movement when you are with right-minded individuals. Learn discernment a little bit better. Connect with the right people. They are coming into your space now. And y'all together are going to move mountains. I am also charging you. Oh, I know who this is. Okay, sister, I'm about to put you out on Front Street on Monday. You're getting ready to show the world who you really are. Okay? No more running. No more being afraid. Darling, I got you. Okay? Be blessed. I love you very much. Okay? And you are a divine feminine and a force to be reckoned with. You will bring about this change. People listen to you. Okay? Just keep trusting in yourself. The next energy, New York, feminine, female. Okay. Sister, you are very similar to me. Okay. This energy that is in New York is powerful as well. But the unique thing about this energy in New York is she knows a lot and she keeps a lot of secrets. Okay? And these are not secrets that are hers, they're secrets of others. But she gets no pleasure in publicly humiliating anyone. Okay? She just knows what she knows. Another thing about this energy is she's very good with discernment. So there are specific people that she will share information with, and others may not know her at all. This feminine energy is about to be blessed because she can keep secrets, because she is trusted by the divine, because of what she knows, and because she does not operate in slander and backstabbing and wanting to see other fail. But she spends a lot of time in isolation. The divine is telling her that you don't have to keep hiding, anymore. Going into your sacred spaces. The divine is telling you, New York feminine energy, that because you are that faithful, because you can be trusted, he's getting ready to give you way more information, okay? Your discernment is on point. You're very powerful, but you're not speaking. You're not speaking. You're getting ready to enter into a season where you're going to have to open up your mouth. You're being called to do so. You hold a lot of secrets of the divine that could be very helpful for feminines. You also hold a lot of secrets about others, their mistakes and their issues that you're not even spreading gossip or rumors or anything about it. You contemplate, think, and pray on your own time. Your energy is similar to mine. That's how I know that you are a divine feminine, because of what you know, but more importantly, what you're doing with what you know. You're getting ready to connect with some very powerful sisters. Okay? You may be the one leading them. Get out of the fear. Step forward. The next energy is coming from North Carolina. Masculine. Oh, masculine energy, but balanced. Balanced in masculine and feminine energy. I know who this energy is. Listen, divine masculine. You pull a lot of information from a lot of different sources, and that's done on purpose because you are called to be a sage, a guru. Okay, this means you do not have to deal in the religion part of it. You're not called to deal in the religion part of it, but you are called to identify with it. There are some of us who are called to deal with the religion part of it and clean up the church. Okay, however, your call is different. You're like the side guru type. Okay, you're going to operate in your inner knowing. And you have a lot of wisdom because you're balanced, masculine and feminine. Okay, you were also given a lot of gifts. You were given a whole lot of gifts. Okay, but you were lied to now, weren't you? You were told that you were an energy that's supposed to help other energies and stay in the background. That's untrue, sir. But energies will tell you that when they're afraid of you to step in your power. You and I reside in the same dimensional space. We come from the same place. That's why you have the ability to help me with opening and closing portals. That's why you can open and close portals. You can also banish energies and you can remote view. Highly gifted, highly talented. We are walking around the same time. You are my brother and I love you so much. But guess what? Your time is up too. No more hiding. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're going to deal with that throat chakra of yours. Okay? The wisdom that you carry is meant to be shared with the world, not just me. In our close little circle. But we're going to deal with your throat chakra and some of your insecurities. You can't hide from me. You know I'm coming. Yes? See you tomorrow. There's, okay, Texas. Here's the message to you. Texas, you are an old soul and a hidden one. Okay? You were hidden for a reason. You were hidden for a while because you had a specific mission. Nobody knew what that mission was. And sometimes I don't even think that you did. The interesting part about you, Texas, is because you were a hidden one, you were overlooked and underestimated. But there was a reason why you and I connected. You listened to other people and convinced yourself, darling, that you weren't tapped in, that you didn't know anything. And some of your gifts were hidden a little bit for a specific season. The reason for that is simply because you needed to be in a state of observation first. Then you had to learn discernment. Now your gifts are wide open. And what's interesting about you, feminine energy in Texas, eldership. That's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah, I know you are too. Yeah, eldership. Um, you came to us and used to ask us so many questions all the time, about every little thing. Inwardly, you knew the answer to these questions. You didn't trust yourself because you were comparing yourself to others. Never do that. Your gifts are yours, and in a lot of ways, they're stronger than others, okay? I also need to tell you that before you used to ask us a whole bunch of questions. Now you're seeing that we're asking you the questions and you're given the answers. You are going to operate in your power. You're already starting to do it. God believes in you. I believe in you. But it's up to you to believe in yourself. Very soon, people are going to start to see you for who you are once you step out of your shadow. There's a little bit of fear and apprehension still going on with you. And the divine is saying, stop doing that. I got your back. You know who you are. You want answers to come a bit quicker, downloads to come a bit quicker, access to come a bit quicker. But it doesn't work that way. Okay? Some things are given to us in stages and in steps. Okay? And for you, Texas, everybody that I've ever shown your picture to, all was able to see exactly who you are. I find it interesting that some of the people that was closest to you could not. But now that I understand why, it makes perfect sense. Okay? You, darling, are a force to be reckoned with. All right? The moment you start to believe it, the moment you will see your reality change. Not only will you be respected, but you will be sought after for your knowledge and your wisdom. You are an old soul and you're functioning as an elder on this realm as well, even though you're way higher than this realm. People kept telling you that you weren't tapped in. That's because they couldn't see you. They weren't tapped in. But now that they are, they're getting ready to recognize you for who you are. Stop being afraid to speak when it's time to speak. I'm coming for you too. Time to open up your mouth, Texas. All right, I have another one. Florida. This one was a little bit heavy. Okay. At first, I thought I knew who this Florida energy was. It is feminine, but now I'm not so sure because there's a few that fit this very same message. Okay, so if anybody lives in Florida and this is resonating with you, okay, go ahead and claim it. Oh my God, Florida. This is a feminine energy as well. You're pure of heart. Your intentions are pure. You are an earth angel. And you are also unstoppable. Your problem, Florida, is some of the people that you have surrounded yourself with. Pay attention. There are those that wanted to get close to you, to push you for their own personal agendas. There are those that are around you that want to feed off of your energy. They recognize you as the light. That's why you keep on going despite it all. You went through what you considered a betrayal. And it was heartbreaking. But the amazing part about you is the way that you handled this betrayal. That's what caused you to shift from one dimension to another. You're not the same as you were. You learned from that. You had to experience that, right? But you remained positive and you had forward momentum at the exact same time. You too hold a lot of secrets. You can be trusted, okay? The reason why you're holding these secrets is because you can be trusted. The reason that makes you divine feminine is because you're not putting people on blast, even though you know you can. Yeah. But there's something going on with you, Florida, something that you're missing. And what it is that you're missing is that you had been wrapped up in throes of illusions and delusions directed to you. False promises for a hidden agenda. But what I'm getting for you, Florida energy, is the person that you feel betrayed by, that broke your heart, that pushed you into your divine feminine empress energy, was not greater than what you already had. And if you had pursued that situation, you would have actually went into reverse. Whoever this is, you better pay very close attention to me. I don't know who this is. You better pay attention to me. You have somebody in your energy that will die for you. You have somebody in your energy that only wants to see you happy and successful, even if they means sacrificing themselves. All right? And that's what you're overlooking. Because anybody that has that type of energy or that type of spirit is divine. And not only is it divine, it's highly divine. So what you already have is higher than what it is that you were seeking after. You would have went backwards. The energy that's around you is operating in unconditional love for you, to the fact that they would go to hell and back for you. You need to see the beauty that's already there. The beautiful thing about you, Florida, is not only are you divinely protected, not only are you divinely loved, but you were given eyes supernaturally to see. But some of the things that you were seeing was sent to you to see, to take you off your path. And it wasn't true. This divine feminine in Florida stayed positive, stayed joyful, stayed graceful through it all. God saw that. And the message that he has for you, or she has for you, oh, this is the goddess. Okay. The message that they have for you is the way you handle things caused you to start rapidly healing so that certain things don't even bother you anymore. You're not even gunning from it. That's because they're pulling the threads. You're getting ready to experience a newness in love, okay? Because you're getting ready to really see what you already have. When that happens, not only are you going to heal, but you're going to overflow. Your abundance and prosperity will happen then too. You, Florida, be careful of who you're talking to. Be careful of who you are giving information to. All things are not what it seems. Quicken your discernment. Keep moving forward and keep being the beautiful divine feminine that you are. Do not worry about your haters or your enemies. They're going to fall. You've had them. We all had them. But in this day and age, the divine is saying to you, love yourself way more and look at the blessings that you have, what you've gone through, and where you are going. Stop looking backwards. Only look forward. Okay? That's for the Florida energy. What do we have? Kentucky. This is a feminine energy too. This feminine energy I know very well. This is one of my divine feminine sisters. Okay. You're highly talented, way beyond 5D. You and I did a lot of business together in past lives. Okay. In one of your past lives, you were a melanated being, but in this one, you're not. You're a white woman. Okay. And you are suffering through prejudice because you are skilled in what it is that you do. A lot of melanated beings are jealous of that. They think that that power only supposed to be for them, and you're showing them. Not only is it accessible to everybody, but I'm going to show you exactly how it needs to be done. Okay? The way that you do things, the way that you move is mysterious to those who aren't tapped into your energy. But you're very open to those that you can trust. And you went through a lot of lessons about trust. Okay? And in some of that, it caused you to recluse. Okay? Pull back. That's okay. Because while you pulled back, people thought that you were losing. You were actually winning because you were developing and learning and clearing everything that no longer belonged to you. Kentucky, my sister from the high mister, you already know what's coming, don't you? As a matter of fact, you talked to me and said that I came to you in the astral realms and told you it's time. I'm getting ready to come to you in the 3D realm or this earth realm and tell you that it's time to. Okay? No more hiding. The readers and psychics that you listen to, you're just as powerful or more powerful than they are. The reason why you are is because you're balanced. You're balanced. You operate like I do as well. You know both the light and the dark. And you've been taken through certain levels of training and initiations that wasn't for everybody. The beautiful thing is you passed the test. So now it's time to share your gifts with the world. I'll be visiting you soon when I get back home. You got this, sister, and you're getting ready to be unstoppable, and you don't have to have any fear of putting yourself out there anymore. Your enemies have already been dealt with. They will hate on you, of course, but they can't touch you. All right? Go for it. Empower, baby. The last one. Netherlands. Empress energy. Okay. It was my honor to meet you. But I have a message from Spirit for you today. Don't worry about going out and seeking people to help you build your queendom. The divine is going to send specific individuals to you. You don't have to scout for them. And the reason why he wants you to know not to scout for them is because there's going to be snakes in the grass. They want to be a part of what it is that you're building. And so they're going to put on masks. The good thing about you is because of your background and some of the shadow work that you had to do, okay, and some of the people that wore masks around you, You're now able to identify the mask, and not only identify the mask, but you're going to snatch it off their faces. You were nervous about coming out. You don't have to be. What you are building is needed in this new earth. Okay? You too are going to have to be very discerning. All right? There are some who are given the vision. There are some that are sent to help with the vision. And then there are others who just simply want to sabotage. Some of those who want to sabotage doesn't even realize that they're sabotaging energy. Okay? So they're not doing it on purpose. It's just the wrong energy for the right cause. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need the right energy for the right cause. Some of your earlier teachings that you thought were truth, you're kind of awakening to higher truths at this moment. That scares you a little bit. But it makes you excited when you understand that there are others out there like you. You've always been ambitious and strong. What makes you think that whatever you're going to do is not going to be successful now? It will. Stay positive. Stay connected. Stay connected. Okay? And every day, keep putting your hands to the plow. Don't worry about what it looks like right now. Visualize what it is. See it into fruition and dream it awake. All right? Now, why did I start off this video this way? Addressing certain individuals, because the individuals that I was given these specific messages for are very humble individuals. They do not exalt themselves, so therefore the divine seeks to exalt them. Okay? I told you before that those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. And for those of us who were in between, went from one and went to the other and vice versa, what's important to understand during this time is that we're all healing. Okay? I am here to put you on blast. I'm not ever going to do anything in a way that's going to hurt you, though. Always know that. Always know that I can sniff out my family in the light and in the dark. I'm here to push you. Some of you are being called to go ahead and start your own channels. All right? Don't even worry about how small it is. What you are teaching is very important. So therefore, the person, the being, the energy that's going to push your channel is coming from the divine. So you don't have to self-exalt. You're going to be recognized anyway. Okay? Chosen ones, or should I say hidden ones, because the ones that I'm talking to now are hidden. For a reason, for a season, but not for a lifetime. It is your season now to come forward as well. And for those of you who I can physically get to, don't think I won't come for you. I love you just that much. I love you so much that I can walk around with my foot in your tail until you do what it is that you're called to do. And you want to know why I'm going to do that? Because you all did that for me and pushed me. And I am humbled and grateful to you. All of you. Even some of the ones that I don't know. I might recognize your energy. I know you're part of this some kind of way. But for those that I do know, you pushed me, and now I'm pushing you. All right? That's it. Now that we got out of the way. Why are we doing this now? Because we're in season of maturity. I want you to understand something. You need to understand this, okay? I'm getting ready to pull something up for you. 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Listen to me. We're being taught, or I'm not going to say being taught. It's a lot of energy around that is pushing you to be childlike, okay? And it's kind of based off of some of the teachings of the New Testament when Yeshua says, unless you come to me as little children. But this is completely taken out of context and misunderstood. When we go to the divine as little children, what we're saying is in our innocence, our purity, okay? Children look to their parents for nurturing, for development, for understanding, for wisdom. This is not for you to sit around and operate like a child. All right? Childish energy cannot lead kingdoms. Childish energy cannot be fruitful. Childish energy cannot teach anybody anything because the mind is stuck in regression. Pay attention. The more we evolve, the more spiritually mature we're supposed to be. Physically and mentally mature. Why? Because it's that maturity that causes us to make righteous decisions. Would you trust a child to dictate your life? Understand me. Our childlike nature deals with our imagination, our innocence, our purity, our eagerness to learn and grow so that we can become mature, not that we get stuck in childish energy. Okay? You cannot mature spiritually unless you start to gain wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, pushing you into eldership. Okay? Pushing you to be a leader, the empress or the emperors that you were called to be, the kings, the queens that you are called to be, the gods, the goddesses that you are called to operate in. There's a time and place for everything. I'm about as silly as it gets. All right? I like to have a whole lot of fun. But when I'm called to do a work, I leave childish things behind. Do you understand? Don't get caught up in the mass teachings that in this new age, you're supposed to function like a 5-year-old. It is quite the opposite. You were supposed to have taken all of the lessons of your past, your journeys, and what you're going through now to push you into maturity. Okay? We no longer think like children, operating in lower vibrational energies of competition, of envy, of anger, of gossip, of backstabbing, of manipulation, of any of those things. All right? If we did that in the past, okay, we repented, we move forward. But a childlike energy will operate and continue to operate in these things. Why? What do children do when they don't get their way? Collective tantrums. I'm telling you that I am here to challenge every false doctrine that is going out, that is harming our people. And according to my new coffee cup, I don't give a what. Hate it or love it. Divine feminines, divine masculines, while you are going through your awakening journeys, rejoice. I don't care what you did in the past. Rejoice. Look to the future and shake off all of that mess. All right? And for the hidden ones, now it's your turn. come out wherever you are. Mm, I am Sophie. I love you.